আপনারা দেখছেন আজকের বাজার টেলিভিশন।
I am very happy. It's a special day for Bangladesh that a leading agrotech company is signing an agreement with our one also Bangladesh leading agricultural agro business and agro industry company, ACI. That would help to bring down or to address this labor problem, reduce the cost of production. And it's also a challenge for the government. We have been seriously thinking about it at the highest level. Myself, our Honorable Prime Minister and other policymakers, we have been discussing ourselves. On final discussion on budget, Honorable Prime Minister, we decided, that was a decision. Usually we keep about more than $1 billion for supporting, we call support, we call investment, not subsidy for agricultural inputs. And we cannot, these days, in the last 3-4 years, we didn't spend all amount. We spend about less than $1 billion, about $700-800 million. This balance we have earmarked this year that we will spend that for buying agricultural machineries, particularly machines for harvesting, for transplanting. And it was a decision that if we can come up with a good program, then government would not hesitate to give more in case of need. We will be diverting money from other sectors. That's the decision in principle. While I was coming to this program, I talked to the Honorable Prime Minister that Myanmar President is visiting Bangladesh and they will be signing an agreement with our local company ACI. It's a good indication, good step. He said, you go. On behalf of myself, you request them that they come up with good technology that suit to our farming condition. There might be some problem. Same what you sell in Vietnam or Thailand or China, that may not be befitting for us. They not fit to us, our condition. Another is a technology should be socially, economically, technically viable and acceptable to the farmers or to the end user. So it's farmers, they will decide what they adopt, what they don't adopt. I have some report, I just took over as responsibility, it's about 6 months. They said in wet condition, sometimes it's difficult to operate machines. But our professor Munjurul Alam, he said that Myanmar machines, they're doing very good. And we saw a number of presentation, PowerPoint presentation. Some of them are amazing. Last one is really amazing. That artificial intelligence. Sometimes feel very bad that we are so behind that artificial intelligence coming so fast. Still we could not use the traditional machinery for our agriculture. So modernize still will remain behind, but still need of the time that we have to introduce whatever modern technology are being used in other in other countries of Asia, like Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, and Vietnam, identical conditions, similar conditions. So we need very good program. We got to be innovative, scientists, development workers, extension workers. They got to be very smart to adapt the technologies. We have to train farmers. But what I say that we don't have any alternative. We have to adapt. We have to adapt machineries. No longer draft power we can use or manpower. I have some data in my written speech that irrigation, land preparation is 97% mechanized, seeding and transplantation 0.1%, then harvesting 0.8%, threshing 74%. But challenge is now, you said already, transplanting and harvesting. So we got to address that. I know there are other companies. 3-4 days ago, I had a review meeting with other companies. ACI was there as well. They made their presentation, Kubota and some Chinese companies. I'm sure there will be competition in the market. So better technology will get the market, will be adopted by the people. Myanmar is a leading company. They have been marketing their equipment for quite long. ACI in Bangladesh context, they are also quite successful, and they are very large in Bangladesh context, may not be regional or global context. So I am very optimistic that they will create an environment, government will create an enabling environment, favorable environment for introducing machineries. As I said, it's not only the money, but it's also skill, using the technology. That's important. We have to train people, university teachers, university scientists. They have to come up with solution of the problems. So I don't like to prolong my speech. I like to assure you, present government is committed. I said at the beginning that we want to make Bangladesh truly food secured country. We want to ensure food security in true sense. And for that, we will do whatever we need. That's the decision of the government. We are investing, or we are giving incentive in various forms for agriculture, giving them credit loans, we are giving them subsidy, we are giving them easy doing business environment is doing business. That's the environment we want to create. For Myanmar, I like to tell them that we have created a favorable environment for investment in Bangladesh. We have prepared our policy, rules, regulation, which will be favorable for investment for doing business in Bangladesh. We are setting up 100 economic zone. 100 economic zone. And one will be specially earmarked for Japan, one for India. And there we'll give them developed land, we'll provide them electricity, we'll provide them gas, other necessary requirement for setting up an industry. All logistic will be given. And easily they will have access to electricity, gas, and so on. Our main constraint for investment for manufacturing sector was power, that electricity and gas. We have increased electricity production by manifold. It was about 3,000 megawatt. We have increased to more than 20,000 megawatt. For gas, we had problem. We were producing 2,001 million cubic feet, and we are now importing in private sector 500 million cubic feet and 500 million in government. And we are also encouraging private sector to import more gas. So two major constraint hurdle has been addressed. We are developing our infrastructure, port and road. So I believe that we can now attract foreign investors. And that's one of our foreign investment. And second is joint venture, local farm and foreign farm, they can work together and set up various industry. Contribution of manufacturing sector is around 32%. We want to enhance it, bring down the contribution of service sector and agricultural sector. Agricultural sector is declining, but challenge is there always. Our land area is reducing, is shrinking, population still increasing. But still, I strongly believe that we have laid the foundation. We have laid the foundation for socio-economic infrastructure and other infrastructure, which will facilitate first growth and prosperity. Our founding father of the nation, Bangla Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, he had a dream to make Bangladesh hunger-free, poverty-free, prosperous country. His daughter, our Honorable Prime Minister, Her Excellency Sheikh Hasina, she is following her path. And she is doing her best. And she took number of measures, number of initiatives for the very first growth of our agricultural sector. And I strongly believe that will emanate our overall economy to become a happy and prosperous country. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, SCI and Myanmar, for inviting me as a chief guest. I want to see the Myanmar in Bangladesh, and they will be investing. We will work shoulder to shoulder. We will work heart to heart. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
দর্শক, ভিডিওটি ভালো লাগলে লাইক দিন। নতুন নতুন আরও ভিডিও পেতে আমাদের চ্যানেলটিকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে পাশে থাকা বেল আইকনটিকে ক্লিক করুন। এছাড়াও দেশ বিদেশের নানা খবরাখবর জানতে ভিজিট করুন www.ajkerbazar.com। আমাদের ফেসবুক পেজ facebook.com/dailyajkerbazaar। এতক্ষণ সঙ্গে থাকার জন্য ধন্যবাদ।